Welcome to This is Paris, your weekly visit up close and personal with French champions Paris Saint-Germain. Coming up, Paris rewrite the record books against Guingamp in the league. Meet Musa Diaby, the exciting winger and academy graduate. And then it's time for the Coupe de France as Les Rouges et Bleus entertain Strasbourg in the round of 32. A year ago, Paris hosted Dijon in week 21 of Ligue 1 as they marched towards a 7th Ligue 1 title. The capital club recorded their biggest ever home win, an 8-0 drubbing and an irrepressible Neymar Jr. It was Angel Di Maria that set the tone with a quick-fire double, including a sublime opener. The Argentine then supplying the perfect cross for Edinson Cavani. And then the Neymar Jr. show kicked in. The Brazilian made it 4-0 just before half-time. And then 5-0 on the hour mark with an opportunistic finish. If that goal involved luck, the next was a veritable masterpiece. And the Brazilian then invited Kylian Mbappe to get in on the action. Before the number 10 completed the 8-0 rout himself from the penalty spot. After returning from the Qatar Tour 2019, it was a return to Ligue 1 action for Thomas Tuchel's squad as they welcomed Guingamp to the Parc des Princes. The same side that had eliminated the capital club from the Coupe de la Ligue just 10 days earlier. Ahead of the Week 21 clash, Daniel Narcisse was honoured on the pitch before the two sides warmed up. The twice Olympic gold medalist played 5 seasons with Paris handball, winning 4 national titles before retiring last season.
I think that loss in the Coupe de la Ligue against Guingamp really hurt us.
Honestly, it was a strange match in the Coupe de la Ligue. We didn't play well. We were lacking something, a few little details.
Today we wanted to show that we are still the strongest team in France.
Unlike in the Coupe de la Ligue match 10 days earlier, Paris quickly found the back of the net. 11 minutes in, and Dani Alves, playing in midfield, sent a pinpoint ball into the box for Neymar Jr. The Brazilians' pure talent did the rest. However, seconds after the restart, Marco Verratti went off with an injured ankle. Marco's injury looks very serious. It's a real blow for us. We're very sad. But the Parisian players quickly had a smile back on the coach's face. After a 1-2 with Neymar, Kylian Mbappé scored the second for les Rouges et Bleus. Three minutes later, Neymar headed just over after good work from Angel Di Maria. And in the end, it was the French World Cup winner Kylian who netted goal number 3 just before the break. Making the most of good pressure from Cavani on Felix Eboa.
Pressing is very important. The coach always tells us that pressing the opposition can lead to opportunities like that. When the defender got the ball, I closed him down. I blocked his clearance, and it was a perfect pass for Kylian.
3-0 at half-time, and Paris had no intentions of taking their foot off the accelerator. Julian Draxler. And then Kylian Mbappé brought the best out of the visiting keeper. Neymar and Mbappé were already on the score sheet, so it was Edinson Cavani's turn on the hour, El Matador finishing off a flowing team move. He was a bit frustrated at half-time not to have scored, but Kylian's goal was thanks to him. It's important that both attackers are ready to suffer for the team. After a chance for Thiago Silva, the Uruguayan then got his second of the evening, his 100th competitive goal at the Parc des Princes.
It's really nice. I think I have written my name into the history of Paris Saint-Germain. And being part of the history of this club is very important to me. I hope it continues and I can keep helping my team, Paris Saint-Germain, go as far as possible.
A brace for Kylian Mbappé and a brace for Edinson Cavani, and then one for Neymar barely 2 minutes later. The Brazilian, who averages a goal a game in Ligue 1 since joining Paris, rang up the tennis score, 6-love. But Gangom's cup of woe still wasn't full. On cue, Edinson Cavani completed a 16-minute hat-trick. He can always score. He's El Matador. And this is the Parc des Princes. He won't be stopping here. Edinson Cavani then provided his second assist of the evening for Mbappe to get his hat-trick. And it was Thomas Meunier who netted goal number 9 as Paris recorded their biggest ever home win in Ligue 1. With 53 points from 19 matches, Thiago Silva and co are rewriting all the record books.
Matches like this often end 9-1 or 9-2, where the goalkeeper gets angry. I think 9-0 is good.
It was an excellent performance, especially in the second half. We had a lot of chances to score, and we scored a lot of goals. The forwards all scored several times. We controlled their counter-attacks, we played with good structure to accelerate our play. It was good. Excellent.
It demonstrated that the team can really play together and really wants to achieve great things. It's really something special. It's a great result for us, and it means that we can keep working with confidence.
Coming up on This Is Paris, from the youth academy to the first team, we trace the flourishing career of electric winger Musa Diaby. And then the Coupe de France title defence continues against Strasbourg. Musa Diaby has played for Paris for as long as he can remember. But this season, under the direction of coach Thomas Tuchel, the 19-year-old has exploded onto the national scene with some eye-catching performances.
Ça va faire 7 ans que je suis au Paris Saint-Germain.
I've been at Paris Saint-Germain for 7 years now. I joined the school and then the youth academy. My first years at the academy weren't easy, but I worked hard to reach my goals. My first year wasn't easy because I wasn't playing with the first team. I was more often with the reserves. In fact, I struggled to concentrate. I wasn't focused on my football. I really needed to concentrate on the pitch, at training, to earn my place on the pitch with the first team. Last year I was loaned to Crotone in Serie A for 6 months. It really wasn't easy because I was all on my own. They were fighting against relegation. I didn't play much, but I really learnt a lot there. Tactically, where to position myself on the pitch. Today, I thank Crotone for giving me experience, because it's also thanks to them that I'm in the Paris Saint-Germain first team today. At the start of the season, I had 2 or 3 interviews with the coach. I wanted to go out on loan again, but we spoke. He didn't want to let me go, so I accepted to stay. He said he would give me playing time, that he had confidence in me. When the coach says that, that's very reassuring. At the same time, it's not because he tells you that you can stop working. I always try to do my best in every training session. I consider myself a winger. That's where I feel most comfortable, where I can best help the team. But if the coach asks me to play another position, I will. I will always try to do my best for the team.
I
think I still need to improve my defensive game, and also going forward. I also need to work on my positioning between the lines. Players tell me I need to watch how Draxler and Neymar find space. I think they're probably right. When I watch the matches and their positioning, their first touch, always playing forward, I try to do like they do. And I think that will help me in the future.
Musa Diaby played his first Ligue 1 match on the opening day of this season against Caen. Since then, he scored twice and delivered an impressive 5 assists in just 538 minutes of football.
It was a really nice moment. I was very happy to make my Ligue 1 debut with Saint-Germain. Having come through the ranks at the club, it also helps that the academy produces good players. I'm very happy here, and I hope it continues and I play a lot more matches here. I was especially happy when I scored that first goal. It was at the Parc des Princes. I played the second half against Saint-Etienne. All the players helped me settle. Everything I've achieved is thanks to them. The captain is great for young players. He really does his role well. There are other players like Buffon, Cavani, Kylian, Rabiot, Kimpembe. They're all like big brothers for me. But it's going well with everyone. Neymar as well. He gives me a lot of advice. And when it comes from a player like that, it can only be beneficial. I try to listen and then use that advice. Before coming on, the coach often tells me to stay close to the touchline and try to make runs in behind the defence. When the midfielders turn on the ball, I have to give them options. Basically, to play to my strengths, making runs and using my speed. I think that's why the coach gives me those orders, and for the moment it's working well. Since I was very small, I've tried to make the difference. But it doesn't mean you can score every game. Against Amiens, I scored after several ricochets, but a goal's a goal. And then when I got the assist as well, it was good. After playing with players like Cavani, Neymar, and Mbappe, when you cross the ball, there's an 80% chance the ball will end up in the back of the net. It's good for the team, and it's good for them.
It's winter in Paris, and this week the Uridu training centre was covered in a blanket of thick white snow. Thick enough to cancel normal training on the eve of the cup match against Strasbourg.
Bonjour. Ça c'est pas du Brésil, hein? Presque. Pas du Brésil, ça.
Vitamina C, naranja, mandarina, vitamina C.
Bien.
On n'aime pas la neige.
La neige, la neige.
Que neve, toma.
And after enjoying the obligatory snowball fight, it was into the tent for an afternoon of tech ball. Four days after the recital against Guingamp, and Paris's virtuosos were back at the park, this time to take on Strasbourg in the Coupe de France. With Kylian Mbappe rested, Choupo-Moting started in attack alongside Cavani, Neymar and Di Maria. Draxler and Dani Alves comprised the midfield. Captain Thiago Silva partnered Marquinhos in central defence, with Bernat and Kehrer the wing-backs. Alphonse Areola was between the posts. You can't forget that we were eliminated from the League Cup against Guingamp. Today it's the Cup again, and everyone gives 110% against us.
After the loss in La Coupe de la Ligue, the Coupe de France is all that more important. That's what we told ourselves before the match.
Paris made the perfect start. Inside a minute, Edinson Cavani was just millimetres away from latching on to the end of Juan Bernat's cross. But he didn't have to wait long. In the fourth minute, El Matador opened the scoring from Choupo-Moting's first assist in a Paris Saint-Germain shirt. I made the run, Thiago picked me out perfectly, and then it was Eddie's call that made the difference. Luckily, I made a good pass. Then it was all over to him, and you saw his talent. It was a great goal. Neymar Jr. had the chance to double the advantage on the half hour with a free kick. Matt Sels turning the ball around the post. Before the number 10 failed to hit the target after a fantastic move. Five minutes later, and Sels produced another great save to deny Cavani his second of the night. And when Strasbourg's Belgian keeper was finally beaten, the post came to his rescue to deny the four-time defending cup winners. I really liked the quality and rhythm of our first half, but we just failed to put away that second or third goal to maintain that wave of confidence. Paris continued to keep a stranglehold on the game after the restart. In the 55th minute, Choupo-Moting lost his one-on-one with Sels. Neymar then produced an outrageous piece of skill that saw his supersonic shot flash just wide before limping out of the game.
I think he's gone to have it looked at immediately. We only know that it's the same foot that was injured last year. We hope it's not too serious because he's an important player.
It's the same foot that was operated on before the World Cup. I think that's why he was a little bit worried. With 10 minutes left to play, Strasbourg began to look dangerous. but Alphonse Areola made a comfortable save. And moments later, Les Rouges et Bleus finally made the game safe. In the end, Julian Draxler crossing for Angel Di Maria, whose volley gave no chance to the visiting keeper. Draxler is in great form. He's playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of quality, and he's very decisive. He plays simple, but very determined football, especially with his passing. I'm really very happy with him.
The second goal at the end was very important. It hurt them. Even at 1-0, their keeper was already time-wasting a goal kicked. They were just waiting for a mistake, to have a chance. But we controlled them well. And we have confidence in our midfielders and attackers to score that second goal and kill the game off. Then it was easy.
The 2-0 win was a record 26th cup win in a row, and Paris now play 3rd division Villefranche-Beaujolais in the last 16. The first half was really good. The second could have been better. But we won 2-0 and we deserved it. Strasbourg are a good side and they're in form. But the main thing in the cup is to win.
Abonnate al canal de YouTube de Paris Saint-Germain.
Abonne-toi à la chaîne YouTube du Paris Saint-Germain.
Subscribe to the Paris Saint-Germain channel.
Inscreva-se no canal do YouTube do Paris Saint-Germain.